Needs to be a jam.
We're live.
I got my mind made up. Come on. You can get it, girl.
Say what?
Anytime. Tonight is fine.
Be right back.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Good morning. It's Monday. Just another
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Monday.
My mind made up.
Come on.
You can get it, girl.
Say what?
Anytime. Tonight is fine.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. Y'all grown folks enough to know that jam? Is anyone for extra points? Who is it? I got my mind made up. Come on. You can get it, girl.
Say what?
Anytime. Tonight is fine. Like, love. Good morning, Miss Vivian. You first in the house. Good morning.
Yes, that's right. Like.
With your fly profile picture. How was your weekend? Oh man, we had us Lisa and I, we had us fun this morning talking about what we gonna talk about. Because we did a thing this weekend, and we'll talk about it throughout the show. Where we kind of like really let it go and converted our garage into an exercise area.
He said, I will not admit you must have quit.
That's true.
First of all, if you ain't seen it and you can't prove it, it didn't happen. And it wasn't me.
But, we did a thing this weekend. We're going to talk about that a little bit. But at first, I wanted to talk about, the song, that's right. I wanted to talk about our relationships with exercise. What's your relationship with exercise? Do you love her? Or do you love him? Or do you ignore him or her? Whatever you call exercise for you. Was there a time in your life when you really loved exercise? And was there a time in your life when you loathed the thought of it?
So never in my life have I ever loved exercise.
You never loved it?
Not ever.
I've loved it.
No, I didn't even like it. I wasn't even informally acquainted with.
I was an exercise-aholic.
Not ever.
At one point. And I think that's one of the reasons why my body responds so well to exercise. I mean, I can see a difference in my body within 2 weeks of working out, because from like age 11 to 15, I was exercising like a beast. And I think that's when your body starts to make set points. That transition period, that puberty period, I think your body makes set points in your relationships with exercise. So around 13, I was exercising daily. I mean, 50, 100 push-ups a day, working out with barbells in my room, not barbells, dumbbells in my room.
Yeah, Ms. Vivian says she did love exercise tremendously. Now I know
did is a past tense phrase.
Yes, she said
so that means you did.
She said it intentionally.
Okay.
And she's actually had some challenges where she's actually been told she's got to slow it down because some of the her organs and everything are working very hard to do what they need to do.
And they need the energy, the strength to heal
what they need to do. And so some of the exercise, even that she might enjoy, she has had to tone it down to allow her organs to do what they need to do. So we're gonna respect that. And
true.
And actually,
Ms. Vivian, it's like you with us today.
And actually, I'm quite honest. I now am beginning to enjoy exercise. I don't know if that's true yet either.
I think you're enjoying it.
No, I don't think so.
I think you enjoyed seeing on the treadmill. I mean, on the bike. How far you've gone, and I noticed on the Gazelle there's a distance tracker as well.
Track that. Mm-hmm.
And on the treadmill.
Mm-hmm. I went 2.5 miles on the Gazelle. I I went 1 mile on the I went 1 mile on the treadmill, but I was running a 2.0. So two.
The speed was 2.0.
Yeah, the speed was 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
So it was finding my way with those. Vivian said when those endorphins hit. So I have had one endorphin experience.
Well, as well, Vivian also, I have to find another way. And then she says, "Dear God," that turns that statement into a prayer.
Yep.
So she's praying to find another way. Is what I got out of that.
Mm-hmm. In 2010, I started jogging. In 2010, I started jogging, and I actually did a sprint for my first timed mile, and I actually made it to 8.5 minutes, a timed mile. Never did it again, and never did it before. Awesome. But yeah, it was really awesome. It was really awesome. It was fun. I did feel those endorphins, but I don't know. Things just spiraled down from there, and it was really good. But now, so this is sort of where I wanted to take it, because today we do have a topic. It's called Made Up Monday. So we're not only going to talk about exercise, we're just going to talk about some of the things that you had to make up your mind about, and then what happened when that happened. Yes. So what happened when that happened is somewhat what we want you to get a hold of. Even more so, what happened when that happened is what didn't happen as soon as that happened. Sometimes you've got to make up your mind long before the results follow. Good morning, Michelle DeWitt. I missed you. I actually thought so. I have been so aware. Yeah, I have been so aware of Raven's upcoming graduation. That's Michelle DeWitt's. Her youngest daughter is Raven. That I seem to think every single weekend it's her graduation. It's her graduation.
With that graduation.
It's her graduation. What?
You missed it.
That's what I keep. It's in June.
You missed it, baby.
No, it's in June. So I'm like, and I know I put it in my calendar, and I know I saved the thing on Facebook, all those things, so that I can make sure that I don't miss it. But I am so anxious not to miss it that I'm like over anticipating missing it. I think I'm going to put it up on the wall so that I don't have to keep guessing it. Okay. Because it's important. It's a milestone. She's the last of the Mohicans.
Okay.
So,
all right. All right.
I actually know that that's not Denzel. That is actually what's his name's impression of Denzel that you're doing, and that is so cool. I know the difference between the two. It's the guy that does the cups. He's got the eyebrows.
Yeah, doing the knocking over the cups.
Yeah. What is his name? He's the comedian that does that.
King Batch.
Yes. King Batch, great impression of Denzel, but it's still King Batchified. So I can tell when Brian is actually doing King Batch's version of Denzel versus Denzel. And that was I just love that. I love you. Even though you get on my nerves.
I never like none of my picks on the I never like your picks.
On the gram.
Like your picks.
You telling me that you want me to like your pics on the gram. Okay.
We'll watch that again.
Yeah, we should. You jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
So I do like the idea of Made Up Mind Monday. Now, I started off today thinking about our relationships with exercise, but that can be a part of it. You know, when you finally make up your mind. But sometimes in our lives, I think there comes several moments where we say, "Damn it, I'm not doing that anymore," or "Damn it, my mind is made up," and "Damn it" precedes it very often.
Good morning, Katura. Katura was a part of my mind made up ritual this weekend, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited to have
wait, your mind made up ritual this weekend. What do you mean? What happened?
So honestly, making up your mind doesn't happen all at once. At least it didn't for me.
And I think, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I think made up mind follows pain a lot of times.
Yeah, I could. You could say that because
pain, and then you make up your mind. Damn it, I'm resolving. I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah. So making up my mind this weekend included Saturday morning's workout. So usually I keep my working out Monday through Friday, and my Saturdays and Sundays is do you, baby, do you, and that's what you do, and that's what I usually do. But this particular Saturday, I got up at 6:30 out of nowhere. And I mean, after we had amazing company the night before, we had the Greens in the house.
The Greens in the hizzy. Katura and Tarnez, we so enjoyed you guys Friday night.
It was fantastic. Then got up Saturday morning and hit my bike. I hit the bike. I have a recumbent bike in my I was gonna say in my gym, but in my garage. So hit the bike. I'm going.
That's something too.
I'll figure it out.
You'll figure what out?
The name for the garage.
Oh, I can't figure out a name for the garage?
So I'm on my bike. I'm hitting it. I'm going. I hit my set point, which is 5 miles. And I'm like, all right, you did it. You got 5 miles out of the way on a Saturday. Boom, it's done. And knock it. Then I think I inboxed KT on my device because I watch my device while I'm working out.
Yes, you're right, Dr. Deborah. Today is a good day.
Today is a good day. Happy today. So I text her, and then she somehow flips the shenanigans into inviting me to meet her to work out later on that morning, which I didn't realize was already then. She invited me, and I thought it was later because, like I said, I started at 6:30, so I thought it was like 8:30, maybe 7:30. I didn't know that it was already 9:30, and she invited me to work out at 10 o'clock. So it's like 9 o'clock when she invited me, 9:25 or whatever. So I got up, got dressed, and left. Thank you, Tarnez. He said, great morning. We enjoyed you guys thoroughly. Got up, get dressed to some light aerobics. Katura live.
Speaking of Tarnez, again, today's topic is Mind Made Up Monday. So Lisa's telling you about her resolutions this weekend. But Tarnez gave us, as him and his wife were leaving.
We're going to get to that. We're going to add that. It's not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that yet. Hold it.
An elixir.
Oh, my goodness.
And I've done it every morning since, Tarnez, even today.
Me too. We'll talk about that. So here's the thing. We're talking about Mind Made Up Mondays and what happens when your mind is made up. See, remember our word, and this is my word. I think that Melissa has adopted this word, and I encourage you to adopt it as well.
Anastrophic. Introduced it to Lisa in 2015,
mm-hmm.
and she's added meaning to it and shared it with her friends. But the best way to describe the word anastrophic is to first describe the word catastrophic.
Oh my goodness. Every time I turn around, everything is working against me. There's a conspiracy. Everything is happening. Nothing is going my way. Those I can never demons. Everybody has those I can never demons. Those I can never demons are lies from the pits of hell.
Right. Now, catastrophic people are the people who believe that the whole world and everything in it is conspiring to do them some harm. The traffic light made me late. She's trying to destroy me. Okay. They're talking about me. Every pothole on the road was designed to mess up your car. Those are catastrophic people. They think everything is conspiring to mess with them. Okay.
But now just imagine if the opposite was true. Because I believe it is. The complete polar opposite
is anastrophic.
And what if everything, every traffic light, every conversation, every person, every prayer, every thought, everything was conspiring to bring good to you?
Yes. And anastrophic people are the people who do believe that the whole world and everything in it is conspiring to do them some good.
Yes.
Okay, that's what they believe. The weather is conspiring to do them some good. If it's so snowy and stormy outside, it's dangerous to drive and it forces you to stay home when you wanted to go shopping, that was conspiring to do you some good, save you some money.
Absolutely. And I'm praying that one day that anastrophic emotion will also apply to driving in the fast lane and understanding that sometimes the person in front of you is not going as fast as you'd like, but it's working together for your good.
All things are working for my good. Thank you, Dr. Deborah. How many people believe that sometimes expressing anger is a good thing? Okay. How many people believe that sometimes using bad language is a good thing? Now, I express anger and use bad language in the car. Nowhere else. Nowhere else. Where else do I use bad language?
That's your place.
Yeah, in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it.
But
Okay.
really,
now,
if I didn't have to be there,
behind you, I'm gonna call you all kinds of hoes and bees and all that kind of stuff. And what the hell use and get the hell out of us all day. Okay.
He doesn't say it out loud to them, but he says it out loud in the car.
I'm gonna flip them the bird, but I'm not gonna let them see it. I'm gonna have it down below the door. You know, I'm not gonna go like this and not like that. I'm gonna express my feelings fully in the car, and when I arrive at my destination, I feel better.
So,
like a sailor. Let's
So Saturday morning, after I got hoodwinked into a light aerobics class, light air quotes means that the opposite is actually true, with Katura, and
yeah, Katura said she got you.
Yeah, she got me for real. And then returned home, the journey continued. Because after that, then little Brandon came over and we played football. We played catch for about 2 hours.
That was after we took our drive.
Yes, Saturday. Because after I came back, that's right. Let's add that in there. So after I got back from the workout with Couture, we'll call it that. We'll call it a workout rather than a brutal exercise fitness regimen. But thank you. I'm glad she was happy. I was actually happy. And then we went out, and Brian was still kind of giving me the silent treatment because he wasn't happy that I was gone that long and he didn't know where I was. But anyway, I digress. We went to buy some more fitness equipment for our home gym for the garage. Now, here's the thing. Here's an idea that actually came to me. I wonder how many of our friends would actually enjoy it. All right. Because this morning, the way that I used our machines was like a circuit, right? I was using it like a circuit. Right. So what if we had 4 friends over? Be quiet. No. What if I had 4 friends over? How many of my girlfriends would like to come? And then we each pick a machine, put the music on, set a timer, and switch. We do. You have the bike, you have the treadmill, you have the trampoline, and you have the elliptical. That's 4 machines. I could have 4 friends. We could be on a different device, and we could all jump, ride, drive, or walk, right? And then when the minute the buzzer sounds, it's switch, and you go to another one. And then shut it. Don't say no. You don't have to do it.
Long enough.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't care what time it is. But instead of always getting together to eat or getting together gossip, I don't gossip. I don't do bonchinche. If you don't have something nice to say about someone that we both know, then we just won't talk about anyone we know. So imagine then we did that, and then we will have a shake and a tea, and we'll have a rope. That's right, Couture. I have a rope.
You have a rope?
He has a rope. We got a punching bag thingy. We got enough things for 6 people, actually.
No, we don't.
Listen, we do. We gotta listen. And I'm using them. This is the other thing. That my mind made up. It clicked. It clicked. It first started with the recumbent bike. So I was consistently doing the recumbent bike for, I think it was 5 or 6 days. 5 or 6 days, maybe 5 or 7 days. But then it was no longer, I gotta go get on the recumbent bike. It was like, I'm up, I gotta go get on the pump. It was up and go, right? That's right. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
To enjoy the process.
I started to enjoy the
Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
I like that it has results you can check. Good morning, good people. How was your weekend? Hey, Beverly, we're talking about it. We were talking about the weekend. So on Monday. So this is my made up Monday, the anastrophic mindset. And what happened was it did build. I had the beauty of a friend that didn't just leave me in great job with the with being on the bike, because she knew I told her I was on the bike. It was, why don't you join me for cake? No. Why don't you join me for cupcakes? Or why don't we go out for ice cream? No. Why don't we go out for lunch? No. Why don't you join me this morning, 5 minutes from now, at a light aerobics? That was a lie, but it was okay. I love her anyway. And that was anastrophic. That was an anastrophic moment. Then to come home, and my husband has found the final piece of our fitness garage that we wanted. Well, he wanted it. I think his legs are a little bit not as good as mine, because you're a jumper, your knees, right? But I like it. I like a treadmill because I need to be off my butt more anyway. But so that was anastrophic, that he had found it at a slap deal. I mean, the price was amazing. Then when we get there to pick it up, whoa, lo and behold, right next to it is
one of those Tony Little Gazelle.
The Tony Little Gazelle. Perfect. I loved the Gazelle. That's another low impact cardio machine. And it actually has some resistance when you use some other things. That's right, Bill, a fitness party.
No,
amen.
No,
yes. Yes, it could be a fitness party. You want to have people to come and smoke cigars? Yes, and I want to say cool. The admission to the cigar convivium is this. Get on those machines and then you can go in.
Hell no. No. So right now, Lisa's excited. Obviously, you could tell, and she has been working out every day.
There's more
with the addition of the Gazelle and the treadmill added to what we already. And plus, I swept out the garage real good.
You made it pretty.
Yeah, I made it pretty. So now we got. I think we have. I got to add one more piece. Okay, I'm gonna add one more piece. I'm gonna get a bench, an adjustable bench, not the bar, but just the bench part, so I can sit on. We can do different things. We can do dips on it, and adjust it up, so I can do like curls, lean back, and all that stuff.
We'll go to flea market. You can find that easy.
I already found some, but I'm gonna keep looking though. But I did. Lisa was right. We've been shopping. I've been shopping for a month or 2 months for a treadmill.
So Brian said, "You are not the target audience." That's right. He's not.
Bill.
He's not.
Bill, what's that?
So here's the other thing.
Just said,
here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. That's right. I know. I put that up for a reason. Thank you, Beverly. She said, "Lisa, turn around and look at your own wall." Now, move. Here you go. It says, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes good things fall apart so that better things can come together. And that was a Marilyn Monroe quote. And
for a reason, that would be fun. Now I like that idea. That's kind of cool.
I love that. I actually thought about that this morning when I was out there, because I was thinking about what is his name? Make the neighborhood smell good.
Oh, Sir Markadoo.
Sir Markadoo and his
6 a.m.
And his exercise, which I love. But yeah, to give you a chance to come hang out. There's still some things I want to do to the garage before we do that. I want to put some mirrors up. We definitely
some kind of a pegboard with hooks that we can hang the rope and the boxing gloves on, something like that.
Yeah, that's fine. So here's the thing. Bill is actually very true when he says Brian is not the right audience, and here's why. I wish,
because it'll be a cackle fest. This is what's going on happen.
I really wish. First of all, he doesn't need to be in there. Second of all, he's never in the gym when I'm in the gym. He's never, and that's the thing that he doesn't understand. Impacts me. I have to make my mind up to go into yet another place of isolation.
We just got
doesn't matter. No, it's not. We have not. we have had things in there all the time.
We've been adding.
Right, but I've been using it.
Well, we've only had it like this since Sunday afternoon.
You can be right.
Yesterday afternoon is the first time we had the gym completed. Yesterday afternoon. It's not even been a full day. And Lisa's already said Brian is never in the gym at the same time as me. That ain't true. Dr. Deborah says, Lisa, that sounds like a great idea.
Thank you.
Which one, Dr. Deborah?
I wonder if it is true. It is simply not true in your perspective. And
it's just simply not.
And if it is true in my perspective, is that not enough for it to be true?
It's true enough for everybody in your chair.
Right. And so that's what I'm asking you, to respect everyone in my chair and even allow me to finish making that point.
Well, number one, I'm going to probably object like we in court. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
For me, going in, and I've been combating it. This has been my barrier reef. You know what a barrier reef is? You want to explain what the barrier reef is?
Sure. It's a beautiful phenomenon in nature, but the water that's closest to land, okay, that's one water there, and the water that's in the ocean, deep ground, they're separated by what's called a barrier reef, which is a natural growth that separates the water closest to the land, where there's bottom land, and deep ocean. It separates them. Okay, that's where they don't really meet that well, but it's separated naturally. Okay, now it's a wonderful concept because very often we have to get by our own personal barrier reefs before we can get into the deep water or the ocean or to travel to distant lands. We have to get past that barrier. And it's best illustrated for me from the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was stranded on a small island, and he wanted to rescue himself. And he built contraptions, and he tried 3 times and failed because he couldn't get past that barrier reef. That barrier reef for him was violent. Okay, it was very violent. It had sharp edges and it had violent water and the waves were big there. It was keeping him. But if he could just figure out a way to get past his mental and his physical barrier reef, just like us, if we can get past, like writing a book, if we can get past the barrier reef of writing the first word, if we just get past that, then we can often get what we want, our rescue.
And it's not all. The truth of the matter is, a barrier reef has a tremendous amount of resistance in it because it is intended to protect the things on the inside from the things on the outside.
Yes.
Now, just like many things in our life have been intended to protect us from getting into deep water, hot water situations that may be challenging, that does not mean that there is not something on the outside of that safe place that could be beneficial.
Right. The comfort zone, you could even call, inside the barrier reef.
So for me,
sometimes it was his rescue, his freedom, his life.
Absolutely. And for me, that barrier reef is association. I am I have a much broader need for association than Brian does. And so for me, getting past doing something that is going to obviously put me into isolation is a challenge.
Yeah. I don't like it, Lisa. So I don't like that you say that I'm banishing you into the exercise room by yourself.
You're not.
And then I never go into the exercise room with you.
Yeah, you have to.
Like that's not what I said. I don't agree
you don't
with
have
that
to like
point.
Brian.
I do not agree with that.
The thing is, I do not. That on you. I simply said I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm saying I don't like it too.
So here's the thing. Not only do I not like it, I know.
Do you want to take that bass out your voice before you talk to me?
I don't like it, but I prefer you to have what you like and me to have what I like.
Really?
So for me, I will invite other people who like what I like and allow you to like whatever you like.
Dr. Beverly says, I'm glad you said it that way. That sounds a whole lot better. But for me, I call that procrastination and finding an excuse. I'm just a little harder on myself, but I think that's a little bit. I'll start saying that as a barrier reef. Thank you. And you're right. William Brown says some people call it a shell wink. Okay.
Yes.
Shouts out to Outside the Shell, William Brown's book. Say the full title, please.
Beyond the Shell.
Beyond the Shell. Thank you. William Brown says, wait a minute.
Brian, you know that she's going to do it, so flow with it. I'm trying to help you, brother.
Bill, that's not helping.
It is helping. He's trying to help you. I am saying be exactly who you are, but understand that I'm not. What? What?
Nothing. Nothing. So anyway, today's topic, we've gone on a few different tangents, but today's topic is Mind Made Up Monday.
Yes.
We're on what we did this weekend, but share, Brian. Share what? Nah, son. I ain't gonna tell everything. I'll say it to Lisa.
I have no idea. But it's okay. It's all right. And I didn't, obviously, so obviously not. Okay. So I understand that anastrophic energy helped push past the barrier reef. It helped me push past the barrier reef because there became elements of my success that were beyond myself that were helping me. Elements of success, right? First of all, who would have thought that my lifelong friend would invite me to work out and that I would accept, right? Who would have thought that my grandson would then come over and we would end up running about 4 hours? Who would have thought that Brian would have found the exact piece of equipment that we were looking to add without breaking the bank? And who would have thought?
It was in a hallway. It wasn't even on display nowhere.
And right next to it was the gazelle. And who would have thought that I would find a video from 1980 of Tony of a workout that was perfect for all the equipment that I had in my room? And who would have thought that I would actually wake up and want to do that stuff? Yep. Oh, and then so the Tarnez, as they were leaving on Friday night, he turned to Brian. He was like, "Listen, this is the hot tip. This is whatever." And he told Brian about
cayenne, extra virgin olive oil, and lemon juice.
Right.
And he sent me a video to back up what he said would do.
And Brian did not watch the video.
I did watch the video. See,
you obviously didn't. You obviously didn't because you didn't like all of the stuff. Or you didn't know about all of the stuff. You didn't watch the whole thing.
I did watch the whole thing.
Well,
I sent it to you first.
Yes.
But I did watch the whole thing. Stop this new exercise of you jumping to conclusions.
Brian, you even told me that you didn't. You said
I did honey and that night.
Right.
Okay.
That's
I didn't
right.
watch it that night.
That's right.
But I watched it the next morning, Lisa.
Well, I watched it that night, and the very next morning, Brian jumped up. He went to the store and got all of the ingredients. So Saturday morning, we began taking this
elixir.
Yep. I mean, Couture says it sounds like a setup for your success, Lisa. Yes, it is. And I'm going to tell you, I've had some success. I'll share that with you.
Emily says, Lisa, just get in there like you tell us and get yourself snatched into sexy, beautiful, and just watch you drool even more. And she thought that was funny to herself.
Amen. Dr. Deborah, I'm happy to
Vivian says, amazing, just amazing, Lisa.
Absolutely. I'm happy to send you that video because this elixir, this shot that we've been taking.
Make it in a shot glass.
And we make it in a shot glass. That's right. I don't even, yes, I'm making it right in the same shot glass you use. Yes. So it has been like crazy, like moving like crazy. So on Saturday,
it's cayenne,
yes,
lemon juice, and extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and honey. He doesn't do the honey because he's allergic to honey, but I put the honey in it, and we drink about that much once it's all mixed up together, and take it back.
And it's before you put any food in your body. I mean, like right before.
Yep. Tarnez gave us this tip, and it is amazing. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit before I forward the results. So I'm gonna backtrack. On Thursday or on Wednesday, Stephanie Morris posted a delicious looking shake that she had on Wednesday. Stephanie Morris, shout out to Stephanie Morris. I'm telling you, the universe is conspiring, is putting everything in our path that I need. So Stephanie put the shake out there. Butter pecan, my favorite. I wanted a texture of deliciousness. And she said nutrition. I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, because at first I was like, damn it, Stephanie, don't nobody want to see that.
You have energy this morning. Lisa did a half a mile, I think. What is it? A half an hour on the Gazelle and a half an hour on the treadmill.
Yeah.
And look at her energy today. Goodness gracious.
Whatever.
Brown. It's supposed to reduce your belly fat. And I have belly fat. So that's why Tarnell's told me about it.
Yes. So, and I think that it does. So the next day I found the shop that Stephanie was talking about and found out that it was actually nutrition shake. So it's a protein shake. It wasn't like a ice cream shake, but it tastes like one. It's delicious. And a shot of this high energy tea, like something in the tea. So I had both the shake and the tea, and I brought home one for Brian. And then the next day I had it again for breakfast for myself. Grand Rising, Kelly Little.
What's up, man?
Kelly Little, good morning. And then the third day I had it again, but this time I reached out to Martha Rushing, shout out to Martha Rushing, so that I could have my own ingredients for the protein shake that I had at the store and not spend $5 million, because at the store it was really expensive for the shake, but it was worth it and I'm worth it, but I just needed to be responsible about it. So now, to unveil that, Brian has been losing weight. Brian has been losing weight a lot more readily and steadily than I have, because that's the way men's bodies process energy. Any burning of energy, they could do like this 5 or 6 times and they're going to drop 27 pounds, right? That's just the way men work. But I can eat ice cubes and grapes.
Oh my God.
And I'll go hold on to all of these pounds. So I spent a lot of months and none of the pounds and none of the inches were coming off. And that is what I'm talking about, the mind made up. When we're talking about mind made up Monday, is deciding that even without those immediate and expedient results, you're going to still continue to do what you know is in your best interest. You've got something you want to get out?
No, I'm marveling at your energy level this morning, because there's been lots of shows where you don't have half this energy, but you got energy today. Woo!
So the other thing that I had to do because of it is I had to learn that I know I need a reward system. I'm very reward motivated.
Most people are. Whatever gets rewarded gets done. And if you don't reward yourself for doing something, you'll do it less.
But also rewards, not only in the form of physical, tangible things or edible things. For me, rewards are results and words of affirmation, yes, okay, are very, very important to me. So
I thought you was going to get to the point where you measured.
Yes, that's what I was going to. So that's one of the things that helps me more with my rewards, because like I said, Brian will drop pounds and I don't drop nothing. So I had to measure to make sure that I am noticing results for my efforting. Does that make sense?
What's your results?
So my results were 1 inch down here, 2 inches in my empire waist, 2 inches in my belly waist, and the pounds, I am out of the 50s and I lost another pound today. So I am now at 248. And oh no, that's 247. 248. Yeah. That's right. Melissa said Nate is like that. He just thinks about losing weight.
She said he just thinks, in all caps, about losing weight while he's shoveling plates of food down, and it happens. I, on the other hand, think about food and put weight on. There's psychology about that. That's true. Some people can gain weight by smelling Danishes.
Oh my God, I believe it. I believe it.
Just the smell of it.
Absolutely, I believe it.
Not even actual food.
I believe it. I actually have eaten without eating. That's another thing that I have done before. Like I could turn on the food channel, watch them prepare something and eat it, and then turn it off and be like, yeah, I'm good, I'm full. All right. But in addition
I can believe that to be true too, the psychology, especially if you vividly can imagine.
Yeah, and I can.
If you can vividly imagine it, it's almost, as far as your subconscious mind goes, it happened already. You did it.
Yay! Well, okay, Couture said the key is burning more than you take in. There's an app to track it. So here's the thing, that's very true. But the app that I'm currently using, I would like to look at yours because I'm actually using an app and I find that I got some discouragement from that app because the app tracks not only the calories, but the kind of calories. So, for example, yesterday for breakfast, I had spring mix with a fried egg, one walnut cracked over it, and 2 raisins. Now that's not regular, but that's like raisins. Yeah, 2 cranberry raisins. That's not regular, but that was like all I really wanted. That was exactly what I wanted. It was delicious. That egg was oozing over my salad. It was just delicious, delicious, delicious. But when I put it into my app, you would think that that's a fairly light meal. A cup of spring mix, 1 egg,
green spring mix salad,
right? Salad, and then half a walnut, 1 walnut crumbled, and 2 raisins cut up and sprinkled, right? Because I wanted that little sweet nutty flavor on top of it. But it has a color thing. The app that I use has a color thing. So the greens were green, right? Green, yay. The egg was yellow. All right, good, moderation. But my nut and my raisins was red. Now, while
shouldn't even put it in the app.
The system does not say, I don't like almonds. While the system, and it's just 1, I'm not going to eat something I don't really like, and it's only 1. So the system said red. And instead of me embracing and rejoicing for the green and the yellow and eating well and being happy about, choosing this on purpose, like I could have eaten anything, but I wanted to eat that. And I was fixated for the whole day on that red mark. I was fixated all that day on the red
Kelly. Mark. We also have to reduce the stress, the cortisol. Get rest and drink water. That's always been the solution. More rest and more water and exercise and eat right. Eat like you got some brains in your head.
And reduce that stress.
Now, in the last 2 months, I have lost pretty good weight. I'm averaging 5.5 pounds a month. That's what I'm averaging.
A month, a week, a month now. Yeah, it'd be like 2 pounds a week.
At 11 pounds. Mm-hmm. It's been since April 27th.
Yep.
So I started tracking was April 27th. So May 27th. Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, not even a month. April 27th to May 24th.
I started tracking on March the 27th, so it's 2 months.
Okay, 5 pounds a month.
Yeah, March 27th. Okay, so five and a half. So by the end of the year, that'll be another 35 more pounds. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, which would be great.
Yep.
Just by eating like I got some sense, adding exercise to it, and and one more thing too. In the past 1 week, full week, I've no alcohol. I've had no alcohol. And I normally have a drink a day or 2. But I didn't even have a drink when he had company. I just had grape juice. That's it. But I've had no alcohol. And it's been fine, right? I'm still a cool guy with no alcohol in my system.
I don't know. I haven't seen you.
You've seen me. Your butt been gone. That's all. Okay. So anyway, you started with me. You wanted me to say that. You prompted that.
Have another water, please.
Yes, baby.
No, that is not that response.
Just then.
Come in. That was not true. That was not true.
Oh, working.
We're working. We'll be ready in a minute.
Grandbaby's here. Okay.
I did not gain the weight overnight, but I also did not. I had more to overcome than just the weight loss. I had a lot of, have a lot of challenges that include mindset. They include old psychologies. They include habits. They include so many different things. And it is important to focus on all of those things. And when I say anastrophic, I mean that there are really a lot of things that are like conspiring together to help make it make sense.
Now, speaking of mindset, one of the things that we do is we host clubhouse meetings on Monday nights and Wednesday nights. Now, tonight, Monday nights at 7 p.m., I got two amazing people. One of them you guys know very well. The first one is Markel Chill Gates. A lot of the great trainers and gurus around, they contact this young man because he has mastered how to sell content online, how to sell content, how to spend money to make money. This young man is easily $1 million just by selling his content online. He took a training session with me. He even actually paid me for a training session. Markel Chill Gates, he's going to be one of my guests tonight. And the other one is Brenda Bookert Bull. She's the most successful real estate agent that I know right now. And her and I have had great conversations about how she sells in this virtual world. So we're going to do that tonight at 7, but this upcoming Wednesday night at 7, in the same room, Selling Your Services room on Clubhouse. Oh my gosh, I'm still building it, but one guy that's locked in and loaded, you guys have heard of him before. He's one of our friends, Arkevius. Arkevius, what was the last name?
Armstrong.
Arkevius Armstrong. He's going to be my guest on Mindset on Wednesday. And I have one other guest too. Good morning, Brother Mark Greer.
He says, everything in moderation. Don't forget to get your rest. Part of the program is getting adequate rest so that the body can recover. Commit and don't quit. Stay steady. Stay the course. Absolutely. I agree.
Now, this show that you're watching today, some of you guys already know what it is. What is this? What are they talking about? It's called Let's Talk About It. We've been coming to you Monday through Friday since October of 2016. That is true. Since October of 2016, Monday through Friday, this show's about personal conversations,
business information,
and spiritual inspiration.
With a little bit of shenanigans thrown in.
Her name is still Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And he is Brian K. McNeill.
Right now, I am a sales confidence coach. I help entrepreneurs to sell themselves and their services better than they ever have before so they can earn more money than ever before. I do it through my books, through my workshops, through my coaching, and through rooms is what I do. And she does.
I am the coach's coach, and I help those who sell coaching and who help others through coaching and consulting to publish and promote their stories and books so that they can attract and build and heal the audience that they are sent to serve.
We both offer a consultation, a complimentary consultation, and you can get those scheduled through a lot of different ways. Now, some of you guys have been rocking with this show for years. And when I say rocking, that means you've been coming in here for years, like Melissa Price and Dr. Beverly and Dr. Deborah and William Brown. Some of you guys are consistent contributors, like Katura and Ms. Vivian and Tarnez. And we like to thank you guys for you showing up and being participatory. And the way we like to thank you is some people have greeting songs, some people have greeting logos, but they go a little something like this.
And we'll be right back to share them with you right after this commercial.
Hello, I'm Brian K. McNeill, the Sales Confidence Coach. And what I do is I help service-based entrepreneurs to sell their services better than they ever have before so they can earn more money than ever before. I teach them what to say and what to do that infuses them with more confidence in their business than ever before. Again, my name is Brian K. McNeill, and I am the Sales Confidence Coach. And the first one up is today is Miss Vivian Reed, and her jam goes,
whoa, Vivian, Vivian Reed is here. Vivian Reed is here, and now the show can go on.
Good morning, Miss Vivian. We love that you take the time to join us. Up next is Michelle DeWitt, and it's DeWitt, Michelle DeWitt. Good morning, my sister. How you doing?
Good morning, Michelle DeWitt. Thank you for joining us.
Back to life, back to Katura Green. However do you want it? However you need it. Good morning, Katura Green. Dr. Deborah Dunstan is here.
Dr. Deborah and deliverance coach. Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah. Our friend William Brown is here. Good morning to our friend Bill. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. Tarnez, we got to find you a jam because you deserve one. What's up next? Dr. Beverly's here. Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How you doing? Who's up next? And Dr. Beverly, we got a spot for you in our outside sitting area as well. Come on around, sis.
In the Covidium.
In the Covidium. Okay. Covidium is a word. It's a Greek word. It means partially covered outside area. That's what it means. Partially covered outside area. And we have a partially covered because we have a gazebo and we have the outdoor flooring. Okay. And who else we got next? Melissa Price is here. Mm-hmm. Bow, 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 bow. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing our song. Melissa's on. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price. How you doing?
Bill, I think we saw this question. He said, what are the benefits of the shot? I think Brian did answer.
This is belly bat that we talked about. Carnez chimed in and said, that's the trouble area for men. And then Miss Vivian chimed in and says, true.
And I think that it also helps your bowels move.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Kelly
probably not
here.
Sexy, but
Kelly, can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me. That's right, my man Kelly. How you doing? All right. Now, those are the folks. Mark Greer's here. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. Shouts out to Mark Greer. Thank you for popping on. Gives us a chance to do your jam.
Absolutely.
So today's Monday. We often say Monday is the most important day of your work week because Monday sets the pace for your week. To have a successful work week, you really need a successful Monday. And you have a lot to do about whether you have a successful Monday or not, especially if you've taken the time to define what is a successful day for you and your business looks like. You know, what does that look like? It should have a mixture of results-driven stuff and some stuff that's not dependent upon a result also. Just hustle stats. If I just send my thank yous or if I reach out to at least one person or tell my story, that's the success stuff that's not dependent upon a result. So I want you to go and have a winning Monday.
Absolutely. And I want to take a moment also. I know it's not Shout Out Friday, but I want to take a moment to shout out Melissa and actually let her know that I saw some of her cards that she's done, and they are beautiful. If you're looking to have custom greeting cards done, thank you cards done, Melissa can definitely help you with that. You can go to lessonsandlegacies.company.site, or you can reach out to Melissa herself. This is not a paid ad. I know that you guys think so, but I'm telling you, she does beautiful work, and I always love supporting all of you guys in what it is that you do.
That's awesome that you did take the time to shout that out. As you were, I don't know why this prompted this from me, this thought process from me. When you were shouting out Melissa and her beautiful thank you cards and greeting cards. They're thank yous and greetings, right?
Greeting cards. Yeah, greeting cards. You can make them to say thank you. You can make them to say whatever you want.
Okay, cool. So it prompted me. I was thinking about, man, a lot of work I did this weekend cleaning out the garage. And I took a bunch of stuff out of the garage and threw a bunch of stuff. I threw a bunch of stuff away. That was a lot of work in the garage. Swept it all out. And some stuff I took out of the garage and brought upstairs, from the garage upstairs, and put into the attic storage. Okay. And I had to make 3 trips up into the attic storage. So I did all this work cleaning out the garage, all this work throwing away all this stuff, all of this work putting stuff up into the attic area. And I have not gotten even a thank you of appreciation from Lisa. Can y'all believe that? The honey-do list, I knocked her out. All that work. Nah, son. All that work I did, son. Dr. Belly says, if you woke up, you won. If you are breathing, you won. Now let's do something with the blessing we have to win daily. I agree, but I'm talking about your business. That's all.
Absolutely. Make sure that you stay tuned for Coffee Time with Coach John. He comes on the Empowerment Network following us at 10 a.m. And we love continuing to find ways to support our viewers, our clients. And I want to share with you one more time about the Passing Thoughts kit. I'm telling you, you need to get your own and check it out right here.
I'm Sporty King with the top line, which is how I feel affects other people. My new product for literacy and connection is called Passing Thoughts, because what we share are mental moments. You'll receive 3 sets of 14 of my favorite affirmations as cards you can insert in a greeting card for that extra blessing, send out a gift set of any number of cards, or share as a game among friends, because you'll also receive 2 sets of these 5 sentence connectors I call passing words and suggested instructions. Order your set of Passing Thoughts now, because what we share are mental moments. Ciao.
And we're excited they have those. Ours are coming in soon, and then we'll share them with you right now. I am holding in my hand the amazing mindfulness cards, and I will pull them for all of us to have an amazing mindful day.
Because it's 9:54.
Yeah, this is for all of us. And this is an amazing and poignant card for the day. I will fulfill my destiny. That is Romans 8:29. I will fulfill my destiny. You know that God is not a respecter of persons, and what he chooses for one, he chooses for many. So I am looking at a whole lot of destinators.
Now, today's going to be a very hot week. Every day this week's going to be in the 90s. Plan accordingly. Drink your water. Get your rest. But it's going to be a warm week. Some of us have to check our attitudes when it gets hotter. Okay, so watch yourself this week. It's 9:55. I thank you guys for joining us.
And don't forget to have sex.